Hello there. Welcome to Five Figures. Today I'm taking a look at some WWE Elites and a couple of basics. I'm going to start off with Dorado here. He is from Lucha House Party. This is an Elite I just picked up last week. I'll be honest, I hate the Lucha House Party, the group. That says nothing about the performers themselves. I like each of them individually. I just thought the whole Lucha House Party and the Lucha House Party rules and the whole rollout and their whole thing really sucked. It made them very unlikable when I have a feeling they are pretty likable. This dude, pretty basic, pretty much standard for an Elite. Ankle rocker pivot, double jointed knees, ball jointed thigh, hip. He's got an upper thigh cut. Nice waist rotation, delicious ab crunch, ball jointed shoulders, single jointed elbows, upper bicep swivel, and of course everything you'd want from the wrist. Now they've really started packing in extra hands with all of their Elites, which is okay, but really I find I just put on the hands I like, and then I throw all the rest in a big bin and I never touch them again ever. Which makes me wonder, why didn't you just put on the good hands? Okay, Dorado, just give him these hands, and why give us extra hands? Why do we need them? I mean, I'm not going to complain about more stuff in the box. It just seems like a little silly. Give us extra hands doing stuff that we don't need. I would rather get the figure for less. Lower the price, or give me a good accessory. Give me a plastic folding chair in every single Elite package. I will be excited about that. I would take that. Hell yeah. Next up, we have Natalya. And these are both from Series 74. Natalya also came with multiple handsets. Of course, I just put on fists because those are the best for punching. I have lots of Natalya figures. This one is her latest costume. Comes with removable kitty ears, and it's got the face sculpt on it that's pretty damn good. Her top is pretty decent. They did make her adequately busty. This weird shoulder pad thing that she wears all the time that I absolutely love. It reminds me of Thunderdome. Definitely something like Tina Turner wore in Thunderdome. I love it. Anyway, it just pops right off. It just sits on her shoulders and just rests there, as do the ears. And, of course, it's got a nice face scan on it. I do think it looks a little bit hawkish, but I'm going to go with it good. Like I said, she does have very nice endowments. You know, because sometimes on an action figure, they either back that off or they make it too ridiculous or whatever. So I do appreciate when they get somebody's body shape right. She is a little bit on the stocky side, and these legs do feel a little bit small. But other than that, I am very pleased with it. I don't know why they always try to make women's legs smaller than they are in real life. I mean, Natalya is much thicker waist down than this action figure is. So I would list that as a small complaint. Speaking of thick is Rhino. I know Rhino got released a while ago from WWE, and now he has made his way back to TNA? No, Impact. Sorry, old name. But it's good to see him wrestling again. He seems happy. He was always one of my more favorite characters. They never really let him do much in WWE, and this is his old Elite figure. I came into possession of it not terribly long ago, but I'm just massively impressed with it. It is freaking huge. He is beefy as hell. The shoulders may be a little bit too wide. I will say that. They are a little bit probably beefier than they need to be. Almost ridiculously so. But, you know what? For a character like Rhino, for a guy like Rhino, I'm going to say it's fine. I'm just glad to see the dude wrestling again. Glad to see him somewhere that he can actually do what he wants to do, because he's got years left in his career, and he wasn't ever going to get any of that done on WWE. So, yeah, there you go, Rhino. Next up is an Andrade and Zalina Vega 2-pack. It's really kind of hit or miss with 2-packs. The women aren't too bad, but they have really, I really cheapened up the buck on the men. I'm going to start with Zalina Vega here first. Super stiff knee joints. I never did soak these things and get them you got to run these under hot water to get them to work correctly. But you don't get any ankle joints or anything like that on basic women anymore. You just get ball jointed shoulders, no cut there, no upper bicep swivel, no upper thigh cut, no upper torso rotation or anything like that. You just get a waist rotation. So they're really basic. They're not near as good as they used to be, but they have added a face sculpt and a face scan that is so much better than it could ever have been before that I'm kind of okay letting it go. Yes, it's not as posable, but you know what? I got both of these two at Walmart, and I want to say it was, I think it was like $15. It was very cheap for 2 figures. I mean, you're less than $10 a piece, where a basic runs you 10 anyway. For them to be running less than 10 in a double pack, it's a pretty sweet deal. I'm not going to complain too much about it, but I will complain about Andrade a little bit, just because, I don't know if you can see it in this thing, but his legs are not even. And that's stupid. That's like really stupid. Face sculpt is decent, but not perfect. And I know some people just have a face that doesn't scan well. Randy Orton is one. The face sculpts for Randy Orton never really look that good. You're like, is that Randy Orton? It doesn't really look like Randy Orton. I also feel that Roman Reigns doesn't get the best face sculpts. Everybody else does pretty damn good, but Andrade seems to be somebody who's got a face that is just harder to scan. But yeah, this figure, his knees are so frozen. I've had this thing a while and I've messed with it trying to get these to move. But yeah, they are just like solid. But there is a joint there, and I suppose if I used a heat gun or something, I could probably get it going. Other than that, he's just got a upper calf swivel there. Mostly it's just that shorter leg that's really stupid, and it's, I mean, you can see it. That is way shorter. This one is way shorter. That sucks. Other than that, I can't complain about a whole lot. Some of their seams up on their shoulders seem to be getting, cheaper made, more visible and stuff like that. But I also got to remember, I'm getting this guy for way less than $10. And like a Marvel Legends basic or Marvel whatever those basics are that run about $10. I mean, he's in that category, I guess. As long as you're okay with him leaning slightly to the side. Because that's what he does. He does lean slightly to the side. But you know what? I'm happy to have him. I probably should, because he is pretty damn cool. I probably should spring and get the Elite. But I don't know. We'll see. I also think it's stupid because I thought, man, I always kind of liked his name, Andrade Cien Almas. And now he's just Andrade. And I was like, what the hell happened to the other half of his name? They apparently just get rid of those whenever they want. They just move on from that, I guess. Anyway, that is what I picked up recently. These two I got very recently, just this last week. And Rhino here, I've had him for a while. But these two are also a fairly recent get. And just wanted to share them. Just wanted to complain about them. Just wanted to give them a quick look over. And anyway, that's all I've got. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys later. Leave me a like if you want.